Chinese activist arrested after calling Xi Jinping clueless on coronavirus crisis.
Here's a summary of the article.
The Chinese authorities have detained a prominent activist and legal scholar who issued a blistering attack on President Xi Jinping for mishandling the coronavirus crisis amid a nationwide crackdown on speech freedom. Zhu published an essay early this month, which called on China's president to resign for his lack of ability to govern China, citing the coronavirus crisis and the mishandling of the Hong Kong pro-democracy protests, a dangerous move that guarantees official anger. "We're very pessimistic, it certainly won't be a light sentence in view of the current situation," his friend and fellow activist Hua Zhe said. Zhu's detention came amid a nationwide crackdown on freedom of speech amid the coronavirus crisis. At least 2 citizen journalists are reportedly detained. Activists say the authorities are using the coronavirus epidemic as an opportunity to intensify their crackdown on dissent. "Whenever there is a political challenge, they would step up on suppression," said Dr. Teng Biao, Zhu's long-term fellow activist.
This post received a score of 42,678, with an upvote ratio of 94%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Radio Yerevan was asked, does one get 10 years of prison for saying that Brezhnev is an idiot? Radio Yerevan answered, in principle yes, because that's a state secret.
Brezhnev was such a legendary drunk that Radio Yerevan used to play Nikolai Rimsky-Korsakov's Flight of the Bumblebee whenever he was flying somewhere.
Lol, I never heard that.
Nothing says, "I have everything under control," like arresting people who say you don't have everything under control.
I dunno, I kinda considered maybe we should call him Xi Jin Micropene. Clearly a name fitting of his deeds.
Reddit moment.
Stating the obvious is a crime in China now. That is a state secret.
You are sharing state secrets. Please expect a visit from your friendly neighborhood Disney characters to bring you to the 100-acre wood. Your voluntary cooperation is mandatory.
Oh bother, I feel like whenever someone is arrested for criticizing Xi they should try and placate him with some honey.
Well, if they weren't going to be executed before, they will be after.
I can see Zai's response from here. How dare you? I had a clue, I just chose to do nothing for a few weeks.
I have a friend who has a Chinese wife and it's incredible the level of brainwashing that goes on there. I think what's most infuriating about the Chinese government's grip on the people is that they are either afraid of the truth or in love with the government's version of the truth because of what it says about their country. The ability to objectively say, "No, this is wrong," doesn't exist, even if you can't change it or stop it. The scariest part is that you can see how it's just a mirror of successful propaganda over the years, including the US. I just wish intelligent people could see through it better in China's case.
I have talked to some Chinese people and the thing that surprised me was their inability, due to government propaganda I guess, to separate themselves from the state. When you criticize the actions of their non-elected government who in no way represent them, they take it on personal level. The indoctrination that party equals state equals you runs really deep.
It's one of the problems with nationalism, patriotism. People who identify with their state tend to feel attacked when it's criticized. They're invested into this idea of pride for something they didn't do, so it makes sense they'll feel offended for something they didn't do also.
So like insulting Liverpool? Or the Red Sox, to the crazy fans. They have a lot of pride for doing zero for the team.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.